I remember one of the days we did international student welcome, meet and greet international students. You meet people from diverse community, you meet people from different countries. Studying or being in university is not all about your career.
Yeah.
You have to have interest for other things that spice up your studying on campus.
Absolutely.
Of course, we put together a lot of activities. International students. We have over 120 countries represented here in RG. I'm the student president for communication and democracy. To me, it's a privilege being president of a prestigious university.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Global Scholar Podcast. The Global Scholar Podcast brings you vibrant voices and diverse experiences of students studying abroad. Delve into the compelling stories from around the world as students share their laughter, challenges, triumphs, and everything in between. Our podcast goes beyond personal narratives with exclusive insights from universities and their teams, highlighting their unique offerings, showcasing their expertise, and sharing their takes on competitive engagement. Join us on this immersive journey in preparing tomorrow's future leaders. This podcast is sponsored by IELTS Coach Online from the British Council, the co-creators of the IELTS test. Whether you're aiming for academic or general training IELTS, this program is designed to help you get closer to your target band score. With live online classes available 24/7, flexible pricing, and up to 30% off, it's never been easier to prepare on your own terms. You'll boost your skills in listening, reading, writing, and speaking, while also improving your grammar, vocabulary, and overall test strategy. Plus, you'll get familiar with the test format and question types, so you can walk into the test day calm and confident. Choose your schedule, teacher, class type, and focus area. It's personalized prep from the people who know IELTS best. Ready to start? Click on the link in the description to learn more and sign up.
Hello guys, my name is George Wilkinson and I am currently at the Robert Gordon University. And today I have a very special guest with me. My guest is ready. I think he'll introduce himself.
My name is Bryan Uyiosa Igbinigie. I'm the student president for communication and democracy.
Bryan, you have such a very big position here at RGU. How do you feel being, occupying such a huge role?
To me, it's a privilege being president of a prestigious university. Being chosen amongst other aspirants who contested for this role.
Wow.
I've always had passion for leadership. Even back in when I was on doing my undergrads, I was also student union president. So I saw the need to continue that passion. To be student union president in an international setting, which is Aberdeen, RGU in Aberdeen. And it's an honor to be president today.
Fantastic. Great. All right, so now today we want to focus about the work of the student union here at RGU. So can you start by telling us a little bit about the student union and the role that it plays in the Robert Gordon University?
Student union, basically, to me, I always tell people, it's about welfare and advocacy. The student union is set up to advocate and represent the interests and support the needs of the students. I call it the heart of the student's life.
Wonderful.
That's why I call it student union.
Wonderful. All right, so how do you describe the energy and the vibe on RGU campus, especially when new students arrive, the new semester begins, and then there are students coming in? Describe the atmosphere over here.
Yeah, so basically I would say RGU has a very vibrant campus feeling. Very vibrant.
That I agree.
So I would say we prepare immensely, like we prepare very big for new students when resuming campus, when they're coming to campus, whether old or new students. Like we really get prepared for them. Just last month here, we had the Freshers Fair, where we have various activities, and it was a one-week event.
Okay.
So people who left their homes from different countries, and when they came, I think with what they met, they will feel like they never left home.
Wow.
Because you meet people from diverse community, you meet people from different countries, people that have same interest. And all that. As a union, we have good welfare package scheme. We have sport clubs. We have our G Sport where we advise students, or we promote the need for mental well-being, physical well-being, and all that.
Okay, so we'll go a bit more into detail about that later on. But when international students are coming on campus, usually they they're nervous. They're thinking about a lot of things, 101 things. I for one, had so many things going through my mind. But, what kind of welcome should international students expect when they come?
Yeah. So, speaking for the union again, even though the university have got robust lined up events for students while they resume, the union also have got robust lined up events. I remember one of the days we did international student welcome, meet and greet international students. So where we set up refreshments, we call all executive representatives, the 3 presidents, the vice presidents to meet with international students and give them a welcoming, atmosphere, let them know that we appreciate and we are glad to have them on campus. So trust me, when you come on campus and you see different societies coming to you, different sport clubs coming to you, telling you, be part of us, be a member, so we'll give you like a good feeling while studying. Like I always tell people too, studying or being in university is not all about your career. You have to have interest for other things that spice up your studying on campus.
Absolutely.
And RGU is big on giving students good experience.
I think that's true. I think one of the things I remember, probably I think after I left, post the COVID, was the organization of a Freshers Week. So you also mentioned the meet and greet. Have you put together other activities in the past that people need to know about?
Yes, of course. We put together a lot of activities. Just last week here, we had One RG Many Nations, which is a cultural diversity event. It's an annual event in RG. It's not just something we do and forget about it. It's an annual event, and this is set up just to celebrate people from diverse culture, the diverse places. Letting them know we are more than happy to have you, like I said. And RG is robust on international students. We have over 120 countries represented here in RG, and that's a significant number.
Wow! Just the last one about making students really feel at home. Is there any sort of student mentoring, like a buddy program that the university also has?
Yes. RG does mentoring. We does mentor. We do mentorship. We give students the opportunity to volunteer, and we also support students mentally. That's something we take on a high esteem too. And not so long ago, RGU was nominated and won the Star Award for the best university who has been supporting students in terms of cost of living.
When international students come and then they arrive on campus, are there activities, groups or stuff that they can be integrated into or they can be encouraged to take part in? Can you share a bit more?
Yes, I earlier mentioned Freshers Fair. So Freshers Fair, there's a day which is like the big day for freshers, where you see different societies, sports clubs, student organizations set up their stores, at the indoor sport hall. We even have brands come to support.
Wow.
We have Domino's Pizza, we have Jama Kebab, and many others. So when they come, so the idea is for these students to come on the event and pick from any initiative or anything they want to be part of. Whether it be sport, whether it be society, what have you. We just give them the opportunity to choose. And trust me, lots of sign-ups. And we even give them the opportunity to suggest a society for us. There was this whiteboard we put at the student union stand where students will come and suggest, we think you should do this. We listen to students.
Wow.
Because if we don't listen, we cannot advocate. We take feedback very, very important in RG.
What are some of the most popular clubs or societies in RGU?
Popular clubs. So
I would name like 3.
So I wouldn't want to give the gold medal or the medal to a particular society or club. But I would just say that they are all unique in their ways. They are all unique. Yes, they are unique in their ways. But I've been opportunity to be part of the lawn tennis club. I've been opportunity to watch. I was almost part of the rugby club, but I didn't continue. So, but I would say they are all unique in their way. And before now, I was also the president of the Nigerian Society Group in RGU.
Okay, quickly, let's talk about student well-being in a bit more detail. One of the things that students come here, they realize that mental health issues are very, very important. You know, so I want to know what the union does to support students with their well-being, mental health well-being.
Yeah, student union, even though the university have got their own mental well-being department, but the union also, we have something called, or we have a society called peer group, peer support, the peer support. The peer support is a combination of students that assist students also, you know, mentally, you know, it's like an ear to talk to.
Yeah.
You know, they advise them, tell them what they need to do in terms of, as based on their own experience. Yeah. So they direct them they signpost them to departments where, when it goes beyond what they can handle. And we also have the Nightline.
Okay.
The Nightline is a body, or is a department where it's anonymous, so you can call from 7 p.m. 7 p.m. thereabout. You can call from 7 p.m. anytime. Maybe you're feeling worried, you're feeling lonely or something. Wow. You speak to someone and they advise you on what to do, and it's completely anonymous. Wow. You don't know who's calling you. You don't know who you're talking to.
Wow,
yeah.
That's commendable. When a student is struggling academically, what can they do? What should they do?
So there's study skill, which the university have set up, study skill and reading skill. So you can book an appointment and you go there and they teach you, or they put you through your curriculum. They put you through how lecturers expect you to answer questions. They put you on how you should plan your studies and all that.
Fantastic. You are a student president. You're from Nigeria. So one of the questions I want to ask is that how can students, especially international students, you know, take up leadership roles and get more involved in the student union activities?
First of all, passion is key in this. Yeah. But even if maybe you don't have prior knowledge about leadership, coming into campus as an international student, volunteer, go close to the union, be part of the club, be part of the society. And gradually you'll be getting the knowledge of how the union works. Always visit the union webpage. Check on the events that are coming up. We have lots of events coming. We have people volunteer to support the union. And not just that, at the end of every academic session, there is a reward. We give certificates to people who have volunteered with the university. So if you've, first of all, known what the union is about, there's a column on the university webpage, on the union webpage, that say, who are we? Okay. Click who are we? Know who the union is, or know what the union is about. You know, so it's easy. For example, I said I was Nigerian Society president. Now I'm still union president. International students, I'm not local. You understand? And today I'm the president. So it's very easy. It's just sheer passion and dedication. Dedicate time to it, and that's it. Anybody can be a leader. I still agree, even though some people have leadership trait in them, but anybody can be a leader. Just work on yourself, build on yourself, learn. And so it's an easy ride for international students, if I must say.
Fantastic. What career or personal development opportunities can students gain by being active in the campus life, or or being part of student union activities?
First of all, we are in a world where almost everybody have got a degree. Everybody have got a degree. We need something distinct in you that will spell you out, or that will sell you out, that will bring you out to be best for any job. And so, for example, I studied international business and management, but I also have a trait of leadership. I also have a CV carrying leadership, So it gives me better opportunities to get jobs outside, because I've done project management in my role. I've done public speaking in my role. I've done a whole lot in my role. So that sells me out and gives me edge than any other person. And then again, it's added to your CV. If you are undergrad and you volunteered for the union, we have a relationship with the university, and they add it to your degree that you are graduating with. That you have volunteered in this aspect, in that aspect. The hours which you have volunteered, we'll also be written on it. And again, we have good partnership with industries in RG. RG have good partnership with industries. So when you also volunteer to do things with the union or the university, when these industries come, trust me, who knows, you might just be picked amongst many. That's it. So it puts you out there for people to see your potential. It puts you out there for people to see what you can deliver, what you can offer. And some students who do internship with the union, just internship with the union, some got employed by the union. So I think there are great opportunities in terms of employability
Wow.
and what have you.
Fantastic. Now, in this last set of questions, they are just one answer, two answers. So these are just rapid fire questions. Okay. If I pose a question, you just give me the answer straight away. Okay. What's the most exciting part of campus that anybody must see when they come to RG campus?
For me, I'll say RG Sport, not
RG
Sport, but
Sport.
RG Sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The best place to eat in Aberdeen?
In Aberdeen, generally. In Aberdeen, generally. Should I be biased?
Yeah, you can. You can be biased.
If I have to be biased, I'll say Giddy Grill.
Okay. Most fun spot to visit in Aberdeen?
The beach.
The beach.
Yeah, Aberdeen Beach.
Yeah,
Yes.
fantastic.
The beach, the fun place to be.
All right. Best place for students to stay?
Stay,
Yeah.
woman here.
All right, guys. So I think we've come to the end of our conversation. I hope this brought you some value. We hope this conversation, answered some of the questions that you had about RGU. My name is George Wilkinson, and I sat here with
Bryan.
Bryan. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.